Hi ladies, this is page 382, number 27. Hopefully this helps. We have cosine raised to the fourth power of x. And the whole point of this problem is to power reduce. So I want a final answer that does not have any powers on a trig function. So I can rewrite cosine to the fourth of x as cosine squared x squared. The reason for that is we have a power reducing formula that tells us that the cosine squared of x can be rewritten as 1 plus cosine 2x over 2. So I have taken the square from the inside portion and I have reduced it to a cosine without a power. Well, what does it mean to take all of this junk to the second power? You have to write it twice and we have to multiply it out. So I rewrote it as 1 plus cosine 2x over 2 times 1 plus cosine 2x over 2. And in the numerator, you're going to have to distribute or FOIL that out. So 1 times 1 gives me 1. Then my outer and inner yielded 2 cosine 2x. And my last yielded cosine squared 2x. Then when I multiply the denominator 2 times 2, I get 4. So what stinks about this is when I multiplied, I got another power back. So I am not finished because I still have a power on a cosine. All right, so what did I do next? Well, I rewrote this. Instead of writing it divided by 4, I pulled that factor of 1/4 out, and all I did was rewrite it as 1/4 times 1 plus 2 cosine 2x plus cosine squared 2x. Just rewrote it in a different manner. All right, so here is the kicker for the next part. We know that the power reducing formula is cosine squared x equals 1 plus cosine 2x over 2. The problem is my angle is not regular x. My angle is 2x. So when I apply the formula, I have to take 1 plus cosine 2 of 2x over 2. In my next step, I got a common denominator of 2 of everything inside the parentheses. So I rewrote the 1 as 2 over 2. We can write 2 cosine 2x by multiplying 2 over 2. Then what I did in the next step is I factored out a 1/2, yielding me with 2 times 4 plus cosine 2x, and then I rewrote the 1 plus cosine 4x. And then for the final answer, 1/4 times 1/2 is 1/8. The 2 plus 1 combined to get 3, and then I just rewrote 4 cosine 2x, cosine 4x, and I now have an expression that no longer has any powers on a trig function. Email me if this still doesn't make sense. Feel free to come in before school for help.